It seems like everywhere you turn these days, everyone's talking about mental well-being, how to feel better, think more clearly.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic.
And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's noticed just a ton of new supplements hitting the shelves,
I guess.
all promising to boost your mood, help you focus, all that good stuff.
Right.
So in this deep dive, we're going to zero in on one of the big players in this whole trend, amino acids.
Okay, sounds good.
We've been digging into some really interesting data from the Nutrition Business Journal, some market analysis, and it's clear these little compounds are making some serious waves in the world of mental wellness.
Yeah, for sure.
What we really want to do today is help you understand how these things work, their impact on how we feel and think, without getting bogged down in all the scientific jargon.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cut through the noise.
Exactly.
I think what we're seeing is a real shift in how people are thinking about their mental health, and the numbers really back that up.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, 2023, the mood and mental health supplement category grew at like twice the rate of the entire supplement industry.
Wow, that's huge.
It is, and it tells you something about what people are prioritizing.
Absolutely.
And what's even more interesting is that a big chunk of Gen Z, something like 60%, are already using these types of supplements.
60%, that's a whole generation practically.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's really amazing to see that shift, and I think it reflects what we're all kind of craving these days. Better sleep, less stress, just feeling more balanced and upbeat.
Right, exactly. Hitting those key wellness goals.
Yeah.
And all this focus on mental well-being has created a huge opportunity for supplement manufacturers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're looking for ingredients that can really deliver on those promises, and amino acids are proving to be a pretty powerful solution.
They're having a moment, for sure.
Yeah, big time.
So before we go any further, let's talk about the market itself.
Okay.
The projections for amino acid supplements, specifically for mental health, are seriously impressive.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about going from like $26.59 billion in 2023 to almost $40 billion, 39.43 to be exact, by 2028.
Wow, that's a big jump.
It is a growth rate of over 8% per year.
That's not just a trend, that's a major shift.
Exactly. So let's break it down.
Okay, let's do it.
What's the connection between these, tiny amino acids and something as complex as our mood, our mental health?
Well, at the very core of it, amino acids are the building blocks for neurotransmitters.
Okay.
And you can think of neurotransmitters as the communication network in your brain.
Like the brain's messengers.
Exactly. They carry signals between nerve cells, and those signals control everything from your emotions, your feelings of happiness, to your ability to think clearly, focus.
So if those amino acids aren't there, or if there's an imbalance, that whole communication system gets messed up.
Exactly. It throws everything off.
And that impacts how we feel and think.
It's all connected, yeah.
It makes so much sense.
It's fascinating, really.
So getting enough of the right amino acids is crucial for keeping our brains running smoothly.
Absolutely. It's like providing the brain with the right fuel.
Okay, so we know they're important, but which specific amino acids are we talking about here?
Well, there are a few key players, and one of the most talked about is 5-HTP, 5-hydroxytryptophan.
Okay.
And this one's really interesting because it acts as a precursor to serotonin.
Oh, serotonin, the happy hormone.
Exactly, the feel-good neurotransmitter, the one linked to feelings of well-being, happiness.
So 5-HTP can help boost those positive vibes.
That's the idea, yeah.
Cool.
By increasing serotonin levels in the brain, 5-HTP can really contribute to that sense of well-being, happiness, and even help regulate sleep.
Nice.
Then there's tyrosine, and this amino acid is essential for making dopamine and norepinephrine.
Okay, those are the ones involved in focus and how we deal with stress, right?
Exactly. Dopamine is linked to motivation, feeling pleasure, and norepinephrine is involved in that fight or flight response. Helps us stay alert.
So tyrosine's important for staying on track and handling those tough moments.
Pretty much.
Okay, what else?
Well, there's glutamine. And while its connection to mood might not be as direct, it plays a huge role in overall cognitive function.
Okay.
So it can have a real impact on your ability to concentrate, stay focused.
Interesting.
And lastly, we should mention theanine and GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid.
Okay.
Now, technically, GABA isn't classified as an amino acid in the same way as the others, but it often gets grouped in because it also impacts neurotransmitter activity.
Got it.
And both theanine and GABA are known for their potential to support mental health, affect mood, and cognitive function.
So it's like each amino acid has its own specialty, contributing to a well-rounded sense of well-being.
That's a great way to put it.
You mentioned earlier that demand for mood-boosting supplements has really taken off, especially since the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you talk a little bit more about the specific market trends you're seeing?
Sure. Well, it seems like the pandemic really accelerated something that was already happening, a greater focus on mental health across society.
Yeah.
And we saw a huge surge in demand for supplements that target mood and mental well-being during that time.
Right.
Now, looking specifically at the U.S. market, projections show a compound annual growth rate of 6.2% for mood improvement products from 2023 to 2033.
Wow, so that's not just a passing fad.
No, it seems like a more fundamental shift in how people are thinking about their health.
Absolutely.
And if you zoom out and look at the entire U.S. dietary supplements market, you see a growing trend of people being more proactive about their health, focusing on prevention.
It's a good thing.
Definitely.
So, with all this interest in mood and mental health and the specific roles that these amino acids play, what's the opportunity for supplement manufacturers who want to jump into this market?
The opportunity is huge, especially given how many people are concerned about their mood and mental health these days.
Yeah, it's a big market.
And incorporating amino acids into their product lines just makes sense.
It aligns with what people are looking for.
Absolutely. It's a natural, targeted way to support mental well-being.
Now, one of the things that always fascinates me about supplements is this idea of synergy.
Oh, yeah.
How different ingredients can work together to create a bigger impact.
Right. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Exactly. So what are some of the pairings you're seeing with amino acids that are particularly beneficial for mood and mental health?
Well, vitamin D is a big one.
Yeah.
It plays a key role in brain health and mood regulation.
Okay.
And there's research that suggests it can actually work together with omega-3 fatty acids to support cognitive function.
Interesting.
So combining vitamin D with certain amino acids could be a really smart approach.
Makes sense. Hitting multiple angles.
Exactly.
What other combos are out there?
Zinc is another essential one. It's crucial for how neurotransmitters function, and it can really complement the mood-regulating effects of some amino acids.
Got it.
Then there's iron, which is vital for oxygen transport, energy production, and iron deficiency can actually impact cognitive function.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Wow. Yeah, so combining iron with amino acids that target mental clarity could be a really strategic move.
So it's all about taking a more holistic approach to supporting the brain.
Yeah, for sure.
What about the gut-brain connection? I've heard a lot about that lately.
Oh, that's a hot area of research.
Sure.
And there's definitely potential for pairing amino acids like 5-HTP with probiotics.
Oh, interesting.
Certain probiotic strains can actually influence the gut microbiome
Right.
in a way that enhances the mood-regulating effects of serotonin.
Cool.
And then there's ginkgo biloba, which is known for promoting healthy blood flow to the brain.
Okay.
That could work really well with amino acids that target cognitive function and memory.
It's like a brain-boosting power couple.
Right, exactly.
What about some of the more traditional herbal ingredients that are often used for mood support? Are there any good pairings there?
Definitely, there's potential with St. John's wort, which is often used to boost mood.
Okay.
Combining that with an amino acid like 5-HTP might enhance those mood-boosting effects.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful about potential interactions.
Right, safety first.
Always.
So St. John's wort, what else?
Ashwagandha, an adaptogen that helps with stress and anxiety, could potentially work well with theanine, which also has calming effects.
So double dose of chill?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, what else?
Curcumin, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties, might support both mood and cognitive function, and it could enhance the impact of amino acids in a formula.
Got it.
Rhodiola rosea, another adaptogen, helps the body deal with stress and fatigue, so it could complement the stress-reducing effects of certain amino acids.
Interesting.
And finally, lion's mane mushroom, which is getting a lot of attention for supporting brain health and neurogenesis, could have synergy with amino acids that are focused on cognitive function.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, it's an exciting area of research for sure.
Now, for manufacturers who are thinking about jumping into this market, or even those who are already in it, what's absolutely crucial when it comes to the quality of the amino acids themselves?
Quality is everything. It can't be overstated.
No compromises.
Nope, because these amino acids are going to directly affect neurotransmitters in the brain. The quality of the raw materials is paramount.
Makes sense.
Bioavailability, how well your body can actually absorb and use those compounds, and the health benefits that come from that are directly linked to the purity and potency of the amino acids used.
So you really do get what you pay for.
Absolutely. Cutting corners on quality can seriously backfire.
So what should manufacturers be looking for in a supplier?
Look for reputable suppliers who adhere to the highest quality standards,
Mhm.
who can back up their claims with solid evidence.
Proof is in the pudding.
Exactly. Things like certificates of analysis, detailed technical specifications, that kind of thing.
That's essential.
It shows they're serious about quality and transparency.
Okay, so let's say a manufacturer has sourced top-notch amino acids. They've got their formula down. How do they go about marketing these mood and mental health supplements responsibly?
That's a really important question. Responsible marketing in this area is crucial, both ethically and legally.
Right, it's a sensitive topic.
It is. And the foundation of responsible marketing is honesty and accuracy.
Truth in advertising.
Exactly. Any claims about how amino acids affect mood and mental health have to be true, backed by scientific evidence, and ideally, clinical studies.
No overpromising.
No, that just erodes trust.
And transparency is important too, right?
Essential. Manufacturers need to be upfront about all the ingredients, the intended benefits, potential side effects, interactions, all of it.
So consumers can make informed choices.
Exactly. And it's also crucial to emphasize that supplements are not a replacement for professional help.
Right, they're a support, not a cure-all.
Exactly. Always encourage people to talk to their doctor or a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen.
Especially if they have any underlying health conditions or are taking other medications.
Absolutely. And the language used in marketing materials really matters too.
Yeah, it's all about being sensitive to the fact that mental health is a complex issue.
Right. Avoid any stigmatizing language, any promises that these supplements are a quick fix.
No magic bullets.
Nope. Mental health is a journey, and supplements can be a helpful tool, but they're not the whole solution.
And of course, always follow the rules.
Absolutely. Strict compliance with all the relevant regulations around health claims and supplement marketing is non-negotiable.
So it's a multifaceted approach, combining good science, ethical marketing, and playing by the rules.
Exactly. By doing all of that, manufacturers can create effective products that meet real needs and build trust with consumers.
All right, let's wrap up this deep dive with some key takeaways for our listeners.
Sure, the main things to remember are that the mood and mental health supplement market is booming, especially among younger generations.
Right.
Amino acids are playing a central role in this because they're the building blocks of neurotransmitters, the brain's communication system.
And they can have a real impact on how we feel and think.
Absolutely. Specific amino acids like 5-HTP, tyrosine, glutamine, theanine, and GABA all have unique benefits for mood, stress response, cognitive function, and overall mental well-being.
And combining them with other ingredients like vitamins, minerals, probiotics can create even more powerful effects.
That's right. But remember, quality is crucial, so always choose reputable suppliers.
And when it comes to marketing, honesty, transparency, and respect for professional medical guidance are essential.
Absolutely. By following these principles, manufacturers can ensure they're not only creating effective products, but also contributing to a responsible and ethical industry.
It's really amazing to think that these tiny amino acids have such a big impact on our mental and emotional state.
It is. It shows how interconnected our bodies and minds really are.
And it makes you wonder what other natural compounds or lifestyle factors might be out there just waiting to be discovered that could further enhance our mood, our thinking, our overall mental resilience.
That's a great question, something for all of us to think about.
And maybe even explore beyond the world of supplements.
Exactly. There's so much more to learn and discover.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of amino acids and mental well-being.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and take care of those amazing brains of yours.
And don't forget to prioritize your mental health. It's the foundation for everything.